Hi, I'm Pam Williams, and it's the tastiest time of the year. It's Culinary Month. And this year we have a special guest, Mr. Trace Barnett. He is the host of Garden Party on Alabama Public Television.
Hey, I'm on any camera in Alabama that will have me. 10 days just isn't enough to really dive in and take a bite out of Huntsville.
Not when you have over 75 places that are offering specials.
Let's eat. I'm here at Ltoa Patisserie to trade in my daily biscuit for a little French flair. So let's go in and say bonjour to a little butter. Oh my gosh, they're all so beautiful. It's just kind of screaming, getting my belly. In the kitchen back here, we got a little VIP access, and I want to see how he makes those croissants so perfectly. So tell me, Ltoa, am I saying that? It's hard to say in a Bama Q accent.
I understand. Ltoa.
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 Ltoa. So how long have you been baking?
I spent 35 years in the Army. I was watching the Great British Bake Off show, started wanting to learn how to do it.
So do you think your Army career influenced your baking skills?
I think it did. I was a maintenance test pilot in the Army and had to follow procedures. It's the same thing. We're just doing
same thing as baking
as opposed to machinery.
Give me a little tour of what you're doing around here. What are you working on here? It's absolutely beautiful. Squeeze me one right there. Oh my God, that's like candy.
It is wonderful.
It's like a fluffy cloud. So tell me about your butter.
Using the highest fat content butter that we can find.
Life just needs a little butter and booze.
And that's exactly what we tell people here. It's just saturated fat and cholesterol. That's why it tastes good.
Let me get out of the kitchen before I get put to work. It's like we're in Paris, I feel like, not in Huntsville.
That's the whole idea. And everything's made here by scratch every single day.
Made today, ate today. That's a good motto.
That's right.
The best croissant I think I've had.
Thank you.
Outside of Paris.
We want to be very authentic. We want this to be a part of the community. That's what part of our mission statement is, to make sure that we're being a part of the community, not just selling croissants.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, sir.
As I speak with my mouth full.
Thanks for being here.
There's just no other way. So we moved on from breakfast to now we're gonna belly up at the bar at the Co-op Brewery here at Stovehouse. Give me a little handshake here.
Yes, sir.
Let's go belly up to that bar and get a beer.
Like a plan.
Yeah, I like this treatment.
Hey.
So we're sitting here with Chef Parrish, the man of the fried chicken and beer.
That's a heck of a title.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Tell me about this chicken.
We've done a pecan crusted chicken breast, which being a Southerner and being a chef, you know, you got to have a good pecan breading. So
just got to have a little bite.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use my hands.
Hey, no, it's what we got them for. And so that raspberry vinaigrette, something about it being so hot outside, it just works. Despite it being a fried chicken dish, I feel like you don't have to feel guilty about it.
You don't really feel guilty. You don't even feel like
I never feel guilty about eating fried chicken.
I never feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
How long you been a chef?
Technically a certified executive chef for 21 years.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? When you're slinging some chicken. So we got the pecan beer to go with this. And this is available all through Culinary Month here in Huntsville, right?
And together, I mean, it's kind of like you and I. It works. You know what I mean?
It works. We're just going a little nutty over here.
I love it.
Here, come on, let's do this to end.
Here, let me.
Are we coordinated enough?
Yeah.
Cheers. Let's get nutty. All right, let's talk some beer now. I'm Trace.
I'm Jackson. Everybody calls me Snug.
Snug. So tell me about the pecan beer.
We kept talking about the South and sort of, you know, the things we think of, and everything was pecan. I like to think of myself as sort of a caretaker for the yeast. I'm just making food for them and keeping them happy. They make the beer.
Well, thanks so much for the beer.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers.
Master Brewer.
Come back and see us.
I'll be back. I hear that dinner bell a-ringing, and we're here at Nick's Restorante, where I hear they're rolling out the VIP.
I think it's time to wine and dine.
Wine and dine, two of my favorite hobbies. Let's get in there.
Let's get it rolling.
Tell me a little bit about Nick's concept.
We are the only ones in town that have a cigar lounge, cigar bar that you can also eat at.
What is your hands-down signature dish? What do people need to eat when they come?
Honestly, I think we make the best risotto in town.
Let's head to the kitchen. See what y'all are cooking up back there.
All right.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. So it's a simply grilled chicken breast. I season it with salt and pepper and fresh rosemary.
Now here comes the real taste test, the risotto. It's perfect. I couldn't stop eating it.
Can't go wrong with the classic Parmesan risotto.
You have to come here for Culinary Month for sure and get this chicken. Have your own personal chef sitting here too.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chef don't have any wine, we'll have to order one.
That's okay.
How's it going? Good, how are you? The Hippie and the Hippie camp?
Yes, sir. We are a all plant-based food truck operating out of obviously a vintage camper that we got remodeled.
I'm a very farm-to-table person.
Good to know. Yes, sir. Well, it's a good place for you to be, man.
You know, I want to check it out.
Come check it out. We'll get you some food.
Man, look at this place.
Yeah, it's just a job done, right?
So what you making us today?
Our homemade chickpea salad, and we're also doing our soy-based meatball sub.
So how did you get in so much into the farm and table and veggie-based cooking?
Actually, from my mom. She's been plant-based for about 10 years now. I always ate like crap, and I didn't realize diet had a lot to do with the way I felt, so I kind of put two and two together. Go for it.
Go for it. This is so good. I think that's better than a regular meatball.
I know. I've had people tell me that they think it is.
I could live in the sandwich. Thanks for really like giving us a tour of your garden.
Yeah, right.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Yeah, you too. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate what you do.
And we're ending our food extravaganza today at Sea Salt for a few cocktails, some oysters, and some seafood. Let's go in and see what they got whipped up for us. Stephanie, it's so nice to meet you. So tell me a little bit about Sea Salt.
We have this amazing raw bar in the middle of downtown. It's called Sea Salt Urban Oyster Bar on purpose. We know where we are. But with the door open and the vibes flowing and people walking by, it's very inviting and we're excited to be here.
I almost feel like I'm not in downtown Huntsville. I'm like sitting at the beach right now. I mean, like, especially with this spread. So tell us about what we got here.
All right. So the way our restaurant week special is going to be is you can build your own 3-course. You can either choose 6 shrimp or 6 oysters. We have 2 really amazing dips on the menu, and our smoked fish dip, it's delicious, and I think you're gonna say, oh my gosh, why have I not had this in my life sooner? And then we're gonna kind of just dive into this amazing crab, crawfish, pimento dip.
I mean, what a trifecta is that?
And then we're gonna finish it off with a key lime pie.
And the quality of seafood is so fresh.
100%.
Which is a really hard thing to come to when you're so far from the coast. You just don't expect that in a downtown urban environment.
Perfect.
Well, I'm going to stuff my face here. We've got a lot to get through. Thanks so much for having us.
Oh my gosh, thanks for visiting. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for knocking it out for Culinary Month.
Cheers.
2 blondes having fun.